Before this story even starts, let me just say this as a little life advice for you. Expect the fucking unexpected, my friend. Because I would have never in my life dreamt that this story would happen. But this is amazing. And, yes, I do play golf. Shut up. Roll it.
Yeah, I only rap till I get better. Think of my lines are too clever. Grab your shit, then I just leave. Far away, I'll say never. Oh my god, now I'm friends.
This story takes place back in my high school days of golf, which isn't too far away, but I just like saying that to make myself sound more of a badass, you know? Alright, I guess I'll kill myself. Well, anyways, I would always be down at the golf course range, and I live in a golf course community, so there's a golf course maybe 2 minutes from my house. So I was down there just fucking hitting balls. I think that's what you do when you golf, right? Huh? Just hitting balls? It's that easy? No, it's a sport, okay? Don't bash me for playing golf. Unless you drop a like, then I don't give a fuck what you say in the comments. But anyways, I was there, I was golfing, and usually what I like to do is talk shit to people that are at the range beside me, because then I would have some competition. I'd talk some shit, then I have to walk it like I talk it, right? And then we'll end up playing. So I was like, alright, I have no one to play with. There's a young guy at the end that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go talk some shit. Walk over there. Hey man, what you doing today? Not much. He responds to me like that. I'm like, alright, bet. You wanna fucking bet me? I'll play you on 9. So we could do stroke play, which is like where you bet on each hole. Like let's say you win this hole, you win $5. $5 skins each hole. Alright, anyways, you get the concept. So eventually he takes me up on the offer and we end up riding out. And I don't know why, and I really don't know how I got this, but I had a cigar with me. And for some reason, my preppy ass wanted to smoke a cigar while playing with this random, probably like 27-year-old, I would say. I've never met him in my life. He looked pretty young and he looked good at golf. And I was like, all right, bet. And this was when I was in my prime of golf too, so I was pretty dirty. And so I look at him and I'm like, you mind if I smoke? And he's like, nah, I don't care. So I light up the cigar and we're playing. And we're getting along pretty well. And like I'm calling my shots. I'm doing some crazy shots for this guy. And then he's just fucking playing like amazing. He's hitting it fairway, green, 2-putt, 1-putt, 2-putt. Like, which basically means white tiger. I'm playing with fucking white tiger woods over here. At least it feels like. And then so we get to about hole 3, and we were tied up until this point. We were playing like stroke by stroke. We were doing good. And he looks at me, do you mind if I smoke? And I'm like, no, I mean, you let me. And this man pulls out a cart. And I'm like, what is that? He's like, oh, this is like a weed vape. And I'm like, oh, I've never tried one of those. He said, do you want to? And I'm like, might as well. So I take the drugs from this man I have never met in my entire life, who I decided to also play golf with. And so I take a couple hits of this, and I proceed to play one of the most fun rounds of golf I've ever played in my entire life. And let me tell you why. I don't remember any of it. No, I'm just kidding. But we're continuing playing, and I'm feeling like I am walking on clouds. Like, I went up to my ball to go hit it next, and I was like, oh my god, am I Jesus? No, that's not possible. And it was like, this is great. This man just gave me the nectar of Poseidon. Like, this is amazing. I just want to do this all the time. By the way, I'm not condoning the use of drugs, and I didn't tell you to do it. Okay, let's just get that point across. So it gets to hole 9, and that's the end of our match. And so that's the part where we have to say our goodbye. It's kind of heartbreaking. Me and this man had the tightest bond, and we were playing stroke by stroke. He beat me. That's for damn sure. After I hit that cart, like, my skill level was still there, but his just went up. Like, he just got better after hitting it. And I'm like, oh my god, all right, whatever. I gave him his money, and at the end I made some small chat with him, like, hey, what do you do for a living? And my high ass is looking at him, and he's like, you're looking at it. And I was like, what? Do you work here or something? Thinking like that, right? And he's like, no, I'm actually a web tour player, which is like, all right, so the level Tiger Woods played at, yeah, it's the step under that one to get into the PGA Tour, which is pretty fucking crazy. And then when I got back to my car after having that conversation and being shell-shocked, I sat there and I said, I just challenged a web tour player to play with me. We smoked weed, and he was impressed about my skill. Fuck yeah, that's a solid day in my books. Stamp it, honor it, move on to the next one. Oh man, that's a crazy day in my life. And that is forever going to be in my memory bank. And now it's going to be in yours, since you decided to watch my video. I appreciate it. And Slosh is coming back 2020, baby. You're going to hear all these little crazy stories I have, because there's a lot of them, and I don't know what to do with them. Who am I going to tell? My parents? That might not go so well. If you liked it, drop a like. And comment down any similar stories you have to this. If you have any crazy people you've met, I'd love to hear it. And I may or may not respond if it's funny. Also, it's been real. Deuces.
That's all water up under my bridge. Life is so loony like over the hedge. Demons be lurking like right